Hey guys, Dan Kitch again from Warsaw Buick GMC. Real quick, going to do a brief demonstration on the new intellilink system that they've added to the 2017 Buick Encores. These are actually the Envisions. They haven't switched to the Enclaves yet, but they're in the Lacrosses, Regals. They're doing away with the Verano, but as you can see, they've changed the platform completely. It's now that seamless design that was in the Envisions and the Lacrosses in 2016. They've actually incorporated that into the Encores now. Right now we're looking at it's an 8-inch diagonal touchscreen. Okay, everything's touch. You can see these are all your control knobs now, where we used to have everything was, you had to manually touch. It's all touchscreen now. Everything's gonna be done right up here on the touchscreen. As you can see, there's two different pages, and you see that shop app or the shop button right there, which I'll get into in just a minute. Of course, you got your radio. Okay, everything's pretty much the same as far as controlling your satellite radio, except for the fact that you don't have a tuner button anymore. It's now you got to either do it with these right here, or you got to direct tune it. Change your source button just by hitting this little radio icon right there, and then you can of course cycle through your media if you have anything plugged in, which unfortunately I'm not going to pair my device. My phone is in my pocket, but I'm not going to do that right now. You can direct tune still. Okay, you can browse, you can cycle all the way through your satellite radio. Let me go back here. If we go to radio, we go to Sirius XM, we go to browse. Now you can actually just cycle all the way through and see what satellite channels you got. You got your menu here. This is just for your tone settings. Change your categories, auto volume. You can do access to all that through your settings. If we go home here, you got your phone, which is just like anything you've ever had with your phone. Okay, your navigation. Obviously it's different. It's just like the Lacrosse and the Envisions now. Okay, real quick, I'll do a navigation more in depth another day. So you got that. Got your settings here. They've given you 12 different pages. Now I believe it's 12. Let me see here. 12 different favorite pages if you want. I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, well, 60 favorites, which I believe would be 12 pages. So yeah, you get 12 pages. You can actually manage your favorites right here if you had favorites, and you can see you got 60 slots for those. You can have the audible touch feedback, so when I hit it, if you can hear it. I don't really like it. Change all your settings right here in the radio button. Okay. You got valet mode. You got your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto, Bluetooth settings. If we go to vehicle here, this is just to change the lighting. You can change your power lock. So if you want to leave your lights on when you get out of the vehicle, right here. So your exit lighting, you can control how long you keep those on. Okay. A couple other neat things you can do there. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Okay, your Apple CarPlay, still don't need an app for the Apple CarPlay. I'm going to show you guys real quick how to set your Apple CarPlay up. But you do still have to have the Android Auto app to access Android Auto if you have an Android. Okay, weather app looks a little bit different. Okay, you can actually get a weather channel app like you had on your cell phone. I'll show you in just a second, but automatically configures Warsaw, Indiana. It's got a location device in here, but you can change your location. You can search. You can go anywhere in the country, probably anywhere in the world actually. But you got a 5-day and hourly forecast. You can check and see if there's any weather advisories in there. Configure weather alerts. So yeah, I mean, if you want a low, you can change it between high and severe. So if you have a low alert, like ice may be visible or whatever, you know, minimal fog, you can choose to not have those alert you. Might get annoying. So a little bit nicer weather app there. It's a lot easier to control. I could personally like this the way they went. I wish they would have done it in the enclaves, but I like this a lot better. It's a lot easier to manage. And here's the shop app I was telling you about. Right now they've got the weather channel, glimpse, and I believe one other app. Oh, we got to enter our name here. Either way, I'm not going to do that right now, but you can download the weather channel and glimpse. And glimpse is an app where you can set it up in your vehicle, and then you can send the information to a friend or family member or a business partner, whatever it may be, and they can actually track your location, see, you know, when you're going to be there. So if you're on a long trip to visit family out west, or you're going somewhere, and so they can actually track you from their cell phone, which is pretty cool. There are supposed to be more apps becoming available through time. It'll just be like software updates. You got a traffic button right here. Okay, you can press on these right here. If you've already calculated a route, it's going to show you. It's going to pop up and show you, but it's going to show you exactly where this traffic alert is. Okay, 3.3 miles of construction. Pretty cool stuff here. So it's kind of a brief. Show you this Apple CarPlay real quick. All you got to do, just plug this in. Okay, I've got my, hit allow. Now Apple CarPlay pulls up, and now and this is what it's gonna have. So I can just go directly into my Pandora. I can pull up my navigation if I don't have a premium model. I can just pull up my maps right there. I can listen to iTunes music, my now playing. I can play YouTube videos. You can't play it. You can't actually play the video through there, but it'll automatically play through my cord. You have to have a factory iTunes cord. You got to have one with data and power, so charging capabilities, and the one that can run data. Now, when you have this plugged in, your Bluetooth is no longer working. It's all ran through your Apple CarPlay. So to make phone calls, you can't use your hands free. You got to hit